Suspicious Minds, Elvis Presley. This is going to be a really fun video because I'm going to show you the chords and the strumming so you can play and sing along. I'm going to show you the iconic guitar riff that happens at the top of the song that everyone loves. And I have a very special guest joining us at the end of the video to do a full song play along so we can get an idea of what it's like to play to a band doing this song. So stick around. Again, this is Brian from the GuitarFactoryOC.com. Let's jump right into it. The song is made up of 3 parts. We have verses, we have the chorus, and we have this bridge. So let's break down the verses, the chords you're gonna do, and the strumming pattern that's gonna carry you through those verses. First things first, let's just talk about what chords are in this song. And I'm gonna show you the fingering from a nice up close, and then I'll show you the breakdown of what chords go in what order with what strumming. So we got the G major, but use this fingering for me. Might feel funny, but it's gonna be helpful for everything else. We got a C/G. We have a C. We have a F/C. Then there's a D and a B minor. And if you were still working on bar chords, you can do this B minor, a little bit more simplified one. That's our chords. Okay, here's how these chords relate to the verse, what order they go in, and what strumming we're gonna use. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna do that G with 2 simple downs. Then we're gonna jump to that C/G and do a down, up, down, up. Do it twice. How does that relate to the line that starts the song? Caught in a trap. Okay, you can see how that fits right in. C chord comes next, 2 downs. And then the F/C, down, up, down, up. And then a C again twice. And then that down, up for the F/C. Okay, so. Caught in a trap. Can't walk out. Now a D with the holy grail of strumming patterns, down, down, up, down, up. C with that same strumming. And then back to how we started the whole verse with that down, 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 up, with that G. All right, here it goes together. Caught in a trap. Can't walk out because I love you so much, baby. All right, so that goes exactly the same for the next part of this verse. So you repeat everything we did. The only thing that is different is when we end the verses, we want to do this kind of walk to get down to the chorus. So we start at the same. Twice. C. There's that D, C, and here's the walk. 1 D, 1 C, 1 B minor, D, and that's gonna get us to that chorus of we can't go on, which we're gonna break down right now. So, all right, so that chorus, we're gonna be doing the holy grail again of strumming patterns. That's the one you gotta know, it's in so many songs. Down, down, up, down, up. And we're gonna do a C first. A G, a B minor, and then 2 downs of a C, 2 downs of a D. How does that relate to the words? I can't sing this very well, but I'm gonna try. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Okay, we're gonna do that same pattern again now for the second line of the chorus, E minor. We can't build our dreams together as the B minor, same strumming. On Suspicious Minds, a full C. And you're going right back to the verses. So I'll put that whole chorus together for you. Again, I'll squeak my way through it. I got a little head cold this week too, so makes it nice and great sounding. Here we go. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Jam right back to the verses. So that is our whole verse, chorus setup with that. Let me give you this bridge, and then we're gonna have some fun as we dive into that iconic riff I talked about and our special guest play along as well. Okay, so this bridge does something that very few songs do. It switches time signatures to 6/8 time. So it's gonna have this whole different feel, like a waltzing sway feel on it. So it has this whole different groove to the song, but it's really cool and they made it work. I have a hard time writing a song that would do that, but you know, this one definitely makes it happen. So let's do it. The chords are gonna be same chords we've been doing this whole song, basic ones in here, but how I want you to strum this to get that feel of 6/8 is we're gonna do 6 downs per chord, but just make the first down, the 1, and then the 4th down of those 6 louder, like this. Feel that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we're gonna do the B minor. That was an E minor first. I'll let our love survive. B minor to C, to D. E minor again. B minor, good thing die. C, D. And they're getting ready to get back around G. G, and D. Back to a verse with that. So that's our bridge. Has that whole different feel to it, but again, the chords are nothing new to the song. Same chords been doing, just have those accents, that's what they call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per chord as that bridge section comes in.
Hey, Danny the drummer here for the Guitar Factory. Coming out of that 6/8 time, back into regular 4/4 or what we call common time. Seems a little tricky at first, but if you just count it out a little bit, it's real easy. So first off, it's 12 bars of that 6/8 time. And one way you could count that out if you need help is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. The transition out of it on the 12th bar, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's little accents on the 5, 6, and then you're back into 4/4 common time for the rest of the song. I hope that helps you.
All right, the cool riff that starts the song out and actually goes through underneath all the strumming of the chords of that. So if you got a buddy that you want to be playing songs with or a band, this could be assigned to the other guitar player or vice versa. All right, let me zoom in for this so you can get a nice view of my fingers, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to play this cool part. We're gonna do a G major bar chord. If you know that one, you bar yourself the 3rd fret, and you make this E shape underneath it. Now, I'm gonna pick the first 2 of those strings down, and then I'm gonna strum the next 2. And then I come back to that A string 5th fret. So it stays right in the chord. This is the part that sounds so cool. They jump up to the 5th fret of the A string and hammer. Okay? Hammer from the 5th to the 7th, and then get a little mini bar on 5, 5, back to that 7, back to the 5, and back to that 7. All right, so what you're seeing here is, so the first part, and with this picking that I like to do, obviously I like doing the ups for those 2, because I'm coming back to that A string, and then watch this, hammer, doing up, down, up, down. That let's get that paintbrush approach. All right, so the key is to make that hammer-on happen, to have that sound of that second part with it. And by the way, if you're liking these videos, speaking of hammer-ons, if you can just head below this video screen and hammer on to the like button, I appreciate it if you're enjoying these videos, and also subscribe to the channel as well. So he's gonna do this hammer-on part here for the G to C/G as that part goes up. But then when it switches chords and it goes to that C to F happening for that next part, he's going to go up here to the 8th fret. Let me zoom back down here for you guys to see real good. So I'm on the 8th fret, same chord, that bar chord, same picking, but now I'm going to hammer 10 to 12 with that same riff. So you got, oops. Okay, so you can sense that that's going along with the chord structure. And then when they do that, after they finish that, he just goes back to a D. Because I love you too much, baby. So you only do it for those parts that it's doing the G, and that G/C. It goes underneath that whole part. So have some fun working that out with those hammer-ons. Let's jump into the part I've been looking forward to this whole video is my special guest, Danny Thompson, an amazing drummer, and believe it or not, the person that edits all these videos and makes this channel actually happen. We're gonna do a fun play along, so we're gonna see if we can get a little side-by-side camera view going on, but this is a chance for you guys to try to play along to the song with the beat of a drummer and follow along to my hands and kind of see all the things that we talked about today, but putting into action in the real form of the song. Let's do it.
All right, here's the play along section for Suspicious Minds. Now, real quick, joining me, along with Brian, is bass player extraordinaire Scott Shiflett, probably one of the best rock and roll bass players in the world. And then you got Danny here, the average drummer. And we're gonna put 2 versions of the song in the play along. So one will have Brian playing the basic chords, the part that you're probably playing, and then in the second version, I will pull that out so you won't have him to follow along with. Now, there's no vocals on here, so I'm gonna put some text on the screen with some visual cues of where, you know, the changes are in the chorus and when that 6/8 bridge is coming up. All right, have fun, I hope you enjoy it.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.